Saudi Pro League returns this week with Al-Hilal still running away with it at the top of the table as the only unbeaten side left in the league. But will that continue this week? We're going to take a little look at next. The prediction with you today. We're taking a look at match number 7, of course, over in Saudi Arabia. That's right, the Middle East, as of course we gear up for match number 7. Of course, we'll get to that in just a second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe button back to all things Saudi Pro League related, Papa Rovers related, world football related. We got it all here, boys, under one roof. Of course, back from the international break, and of course, we'll Al-Hilal continue where they left off, doing the business at the top of the table. We'll take a look at it, all of it, in a second. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get cracking and have a look at what we're talking about. We're talking about this, guys. It is the Saudi Pro League, of course, and these were the last results. And of course, I did okay. If we had a quick look at it, of course, Akhdoud picked up a loss against Ittihad. Of course, 1-0 win was the result. 2-0 win in my eyes. Wehda with a 1-0 win over Damac. I went with actually, it was a 4-2 win. I went with a 1-0 win myself. Abha lost to Al-Ettifaq. 3-1 it was. 2-1 win for me. Ali picked up a 3-2 win over Taawoun. I went with a 3-1 win myself. Hazem, 0-0 draw was my pick. 1-1, of course, in the real world. Nassr with a 3-1 away win over Al-Raed. I went with a 3-0 win. Meanwhile, Shabab, I picked up a 1-0 win against Al-Fayha. I went with a draw myself. Fateh with a 3-1 win over Al-Khaleej. I went the other way. And Hilal, 6-1 win over Al-Riyadh. Of course, I went with a 3-1 win myself. So I did pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the magic number, guys. Remember that number, of course, when we see yours, and just show you where I am in regards to the world of predictors. So let's, of course, take a look at the table. And as you can see, Hilal are top the charts. They were 16 points of a possible 18. But Ittihad not too far away. Ali, of course, and Ronaldo's Nassr breathing, catching up a little bit into 6th spot right here. Right? Going down now, Hazem, Damac, Riyadh right now. But of course, that's the table, of course. What about the prediction league? We are still live, still free, and always will be in regards to that. But anyway, here we go. 7 is the magic number. Oh gosh, it doesn't look. Oh, I've been outfoxed. 8 in the end. Ultra over Murat. Hans worst up there with 8, but I got 7. Not too shabby. So well done to those guys. Give them a round of applause because they are just shy of perfect with their predicts this round. You could be here next week, of course, with your own picks. All you got to do is just follow the link there. 100% free in, of course. This is the overall leaderboard, the grand scheme of things, and it is James PCFC, who is on 27 points right now, and of course Shane O'Donnell and Worst not too far away on 26. It could all change, and it can still all change. Even Zotto has still a chance to win. Lots of games, lots of points on offer, and we might even throw in some Brucey bonuses once we break the halfway mark. We'll see about all that. So let's take a look at the next games. They are coming at you thick and fast, and we're going to jump into them right here, right now. The games are tomorrow, starting from tomorrow onwards, Thursday, 21st of September, all the way through to Friday, the 22nd. So not long to get your picks in, so make sure you get in there nice and fast. We'll start with Stephen Gerrard's boys. That's right, Ettifaq up against Tai. That's right, coming at you on the 21st of September. The picture that 8 times these two sides since 2015. We've got 3 wins for Ettifaq, we've got 5 wins for Tai, and we've got 0 draws between them. 6-0 win, though, the biggest for Ettifaq. Of course, they scored 13 goals in 8 games, 1.63 goals a game ratio. As for Tai, their biggest win was a 2-0 win, and they scored also 13 goals in 8 games, 1.63 goals a game ratio. They are in 9th, are the visitors, Tai, with 7 points on the board, 42% form for them. Back-to-back games now without a loss. Stephen G's boys, they're in 5th right now, 13 points on the board, just 1 defeat at the last 5. Looking pretty good for that at the moment. Last time around, over at the Prince Mohammed bin Fayed Stadium, it was a 2-1 win for Tai, who actually won 4 in the bounce against Ettifaq. So they like to play these guys, and they'll continue to do just that. I do have odds right here, right now. We have 2-1 on. Is, of course, your Ettifaq. They are favoured here. 3-1 is drawn. 9-2 is the away win. Where have I gone? Sorry of all that. Oh my gosh, we're not even there. But of course, what's the scoreline we're going? We're going to go with the hosts. We're going to go with the hosts. And of course, we'll get back to them in a minute. But let's get into Akhdoud up against Khaleej. That's actually taking place. No, scrap that. We're going to do an on-the-fly edit here. We're going to do it on the fly, live. Edit. And of course, bring up that game which we were just talking about. I'm not gonna cut. I don't have much time to cut it. So we're gonna go back. Of course, how are we gonna go back? Where is it? There it is. I beat you, predicting system. I beat you all. But I am going to go with a win for Stevie G's boys, 3-0 in the end. And of course, that will save me some time in the editing suite. So let's get into the next one then. It's Shabab up against Hazem. That's right, Shabab coming at you also on Thursday, 21st of September. Now, these two sides, according to my eyes, I played each other just 6 times to 2018. 6 out of 6 for Shabab, nothing for Hazem, and no draws. The biggest win for Shabab, 2-0 win. They scored 11 goals in those 6 games. 1.83 goals a game ratio. As for Hazem, just 2 goals scored in the 6 games, 0.33 goals a game ratio. Both sides struggling at the moment. Of course, Hazem worse off. They are bottom. 3 points on the board there, but 3 draws in the last 4 games, so just 1 defeat past 4. Up against Shabab, though, 13th in the table, 5 points on the board, on 33% form for them. Just 1 win at the last 6 games. Last time around, over the King Fahd International Stadium, it was a 2-0 win for Shabab back in September 2021. The odds for this one on this, we do have 2-1 on as the host, 3-1 draw. 9-2 is your away win. Tight one to call here. Going to go with a draw myself. Give Hazem a bit of hope, but it is against the bookies' odds here, so we'll see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Next up, we have Akhdoud against Al-Khaleej. That's right. That's coming at you on Friday, September the 22nd. Now, these two sides have played each other just twice since 2021. 2 wins and a 2 for Al-Khaleej. Their biggest win, 3-1 win, scoring 4 goals in the 2 games. That's 2 goals a game average. Akhdoud have just scored the 1 goal over the 2 games, and that's, of course, 0.5 goals a game ratio. And, of course, coming to this in 14th spot with just 4 points on the board. 25% form as well at the moment, just 1 win and 6 against Khaleej, of course, 12th in the table with 5 points on the board, and they have, of course, 33% form for them as well. Just 1 defeat the past 4 if you want to look at it in a good way. Last time around over at the Prince Hatou Stadium, it was a 1-0 win for Khaleej. That was back in April 2022. The odds though for this one coming at you on a what day are we talking about? We're talking about Saturday, Friday. Is 70-10 is your Akhdoud here. We've got 11-5 as a draw and 29-20 is your away win. Another tight one to call. Going to go with a 1-0 win for the hosts here, taking the 3 points and away they go. Here we go, big one here. Nassr up against Ali, of course, coming at you on Friday, 22nd of September. Played each other 26 times since 2011. We've got 6, so we've got 9 wins for Nassr on this one, 10 wins for Ali, and 7 draws. Of course, biggest win for Nassr, of course, is a 2-0 win, scoring 37 goals in the 26 games, 1.42 goals a game ratio. Ali, though, coming to this with a big 2-0 win, their biggest score, 38 goals scored in 26, 1.46 goals a game ratio. Ali are in third with 15 points on the board, 5 wins in the last 6, 83% form for them. That looking red hot. As for Nassr, though, 6 wins on the bounce, 6 in the table, 12 points on the board, 100% form over the last 6 games. Last time around, though, over at the Al-Ahli Park, it was a draw back in May 2022. But of course, the odds here, we have 11-8 on as your Nassr, 13-5 is your draw, and 3-1 is your away win. You've got to back Marie and matey boys, Ronaldo's boys at home, 4-2 win. If the game was flipped around on the other end, I would have gone with the visitors, but backing, of course, Ronaldo's team here to get to 4-2 win, and of course, moving up the chains and possibly leapfrogging their opponents in the table. Let's get into the next one then, shall we? We've got Riyadh against Al-Fayha, of course. That's coming at you also on Friday. Now, these two sides have played each other just the twice since 2015. 1 win for Fayha, nothing for Riyadh, and 1 draw at the moment. Of course, Riyadh scored just 3 goals in the 2 games, 1.50 goals game ratio. Fayha, though, with a big 4-2 win, that was their only win. 5 goals scored in the 2 games, 2.5 goals game ratio, and they come into this on 25% form for them. Just 3 defeats the last 4. 10th for the table, 6 points on the board. Raed coming into this in 16th for the table, 4 points on the board, 25% form, but 4 defeats on the bounce, of course. Last time around was that in Riyadh. It was a 1-1 draw back in November 2015. The odds for this, we have 29-20 for the victory, 11-5 is the draw, and 31-20 is your way. Another tough one. Going with the hosts here, giving them a bit of edge for this pick as we kick on. Wehda up against Abha. Of course, that's coming at you also on Friday, the 22nd of September. Let's take a closer look at this one now. These two sides play each other 6 times in 2019. We've got 4 wins for Wehda. We've got 2 wins for Abha, and we've got 0 draws. Wehda, 4-1 win, their biggest, scoring 10 goals in the 6 games, 1.67 goals a game ratio. The visitors, of course, 2 wins for them over the last 6. 4-1 win was their biggest, 8 goals scored in the 6 games, 1.33 goals a game ratio. Abha, though, 33% form for them right now, just 1 win and 4, 11 for the table, 6 points on the board. Wehda are in 8th right now with 9 points on the board, 3 wins out of the 6, 50% form for them. Of course, got that Blackburn Rovers effect with George Georgie Donis in the dugout on this one. Last time around, over at the King Abdullah's Sports City Stadium, it was a 1-0 win for Wehda back in September 2022. The odds right here, right now, we've got 4-3 on is your Wehda on this one, 3-5 is draw, and 3-1 is your Abha, of course, for the victory. Good back, of course, Georgie Donis' boys to get a point. 0-0 in the end on this one. Here we go, another big one. It's Ittihad up against Fateh, of course, coming out on Thursday, the 21st of September. The King Abdullah Sports City played each other 28 times in 2011. We've got 11 wins for Ittihad. We've got 8 wins for Fateh. We've got 9 draws, of course. Ittihad's biggest win, 5-1 win, scoring 57 goals in the 28 games. That's 2.04 goals a game ratio. Fateh, though, managed by Bilic, 4-1 win was their biggest. Of course, scored 44 goals in the 28 games, 1.57 goals a game ratio. They are in 7th right now. That's Fateh, 11 points on the board, 67% form for them, just 1 defeat the past 6. Up against Ittihad, who are in 2nd, 15 points on the board, 5 wins the last 6, 83% form for them as well. Last time around, it was a 3-1 win for Ittihad back in October 2022, but the odds will go with them as well. 3-1 on for the victory, 50-4 is the draw, 6-1 is your away win. We're going to back, of course, Ittihad here to get the victory, 3-0 win in the bloody end, of course. Next up, we have Al-Taawoun up against Al-Raed, of course, coming at you on Thursday, the 21st of September. Played each other 25 times, 2011. We've got 11 wins for Taawoun. We've got 6 wins for Al-Raed, and we've got 8 draws, of course. Taawoun, biggest win for them, 3-0 win, scoring 39 goals in the 25 games, 1.56 goals a game ratio. Up against Raed, of course, their biggest win, 5-3 win, scoring 31 goals in those 25 matches, 1.24 goals a game ratio. Raed, of course, in 15th right now, just 4 points on the board, 25% form for them, just 1 win in 6. Up against Taawoun, 75% form for them. They are 4th with 13 points on the board. However, coming into this on the back of a defeat last time around over at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium. It was a 2-1 win for Taawoun back in May 2023. The odds for this one, of course, coming at you on a Thursday. It's 50-8 on is your host here. 3-1 is your draw. 4-1 is your long shots. Going with the host here with a 1 win. Another win to keep them in the mixer at the top of the table. Then now, of course, we go to Damac up against Hilal, of course. That's coming at you also Thursday, 21st of September. Played each other 8 times in 2019. 1 win for Damac, 5 wins for Hilal, 2 draws, of course. The biggest win, the only win for Damac was a 1-0 win. Scored 6 goals in those 8 games, 0.75 goals a game ratio. Hilal, who are flying high at the top of the table, 3-0 win was their biggest. 15 goals scored in the 8 games. That's 1.88 goals a game ratio. They are red hot. 60th in the table. Unbeaten in the last 6 games. 83% form. However, Damac haven't won in the last 7 games, on 25% form for them over the last 6. Last time around, though, over at the Prince Sultan bin Abdul Aziz Stadium, it was a 1-0 win for Hilal back in May 2023. The odds as well, 10-1 for Damac. Long shots. 11-2 is the draw. 6-1 on is your Hilal. Of course, going to only be 1 winner here, and that's going to be Hilal. 3-0 win, comfortably done, and the 3 points in the bag. And that, my friends, is what I've got for you. And hopefully you can take a little look at my picks, take a snapshot, of course, but don't forget to put your own picks in as well. This is, of course, how I see the table will being at the end of this match day. Of course, Hilal remaining top with 19 points. Ittihad right around the corner. Stevie G's boys out there in 16 points. And, of course, Damac, Raed, and Hazem going down, of course. But don't forget to use the link down here, Cut Your Fortune Saudi Pro. It is, of course, free to the prediction league. Get amongst it, get your name in lights. And I'll see you next time around when the games come thick and fast over in the SPL. But until then, guys, subscribe, thumbs up. Catch you later on the next one. Until then, we're done.